right. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we got to narrow this list down a little bit from yesterday. So let's keep working at this. Let's see if we can narrow this down. Yeah, look at that. We've spent 30 minutes narrowing this damn list down. Still too many names. A lot of gappers today. What can you do? All right, so let's start to narrow this thing down a little bit. Man, Grub was the big winner from yesterday, so we got to keep that one on our red to green list. It actually might open week with this Facebook news anyways, so that'll actually be good. If Facebook starts to bounce, you'll start to see some of these bad boys rip. I got too many names on the watch list right now. Yeah, I got to trim this down. I'm going to take some of these bad boys off. So this one we got. Take this OC off. Take this Vicar off. Add this V-Ray. Man, how'd you guys do yesterday? Going through my scans, man, there were so many names that popped off. It was hard to keep track of all of them. Take this Torque off. All right. Good, 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 good. Yeah, the market's gapping down a little bit with this Facebook news, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. You're kind of resting at that 9 EMA. You see Facebook's kind of getting torn up here. You know, it's hard to find support in this one, so you have to play that one by ear. You know, it's still got room to fall, but you never know. Sometimes these things can bounce back up too, like, you know, Netflix did. So who knows? But this is a much thicker stock than Netflix. Netflix in general, its float's a lot lower, so it can move a little bit better. When you get something with a big float like this, it's going to be a little bit trickier. Just give me 1 second. I spent like an hour with guys pruning this damn list. I'm keeping TUP on here in case it breaks these lows. It moved pretty well yesterday. Okay, so we got RBT. Flying that. Let's take these off the gap. Whoa. Hold on here. Alright, cool. So we got 80 AMD on the gapper list over here. This one looks like it's breaking out the highs. This is a B- for me. I probably won't be playing this one, even if it does bust this trend line and kind of takes out these highs here. Just because it's a thick stock. AMD, for some reason, for me, just moves awful. Of course, Sailor, I will be trading the open. So I keep that one on, but that one's a B for me, just due to the float. Anybody play this bad boy yesterday? This thing was hot. You see this thing just went gapped and just ripped. It had a nice flag here later, but it's starting to gap up again. Yeah, so it's still got some juice on it. This is a really big breakout. If you look at its, you know, weekly chart, this is breaking out to all-time highs. So that's always, when you get all-time highs and you get a lower float, you know, you got a chance to run for a couple days. So I keep an eye on this one too. Tech stocks in general may be weak today, so you'll have to be careful with that because, you know, you may get just a big flush in the sector itself. If Facebook keeps following through to the downside, you know, some of these things may catch on. This Nielsen. This one's got a little bear flag over here on its daily. You can see, like, even on its weekly chart, it's breaking lows that it hasn't been to since, you know, 22 takes it really to all-time lows. That's pretty important when you think about, like, big breakouts, breakdown. If it's all-time lows or all-time highs, that could be something that's got a little bit extra juice. Oh, yeah. So this one's got some heat on it. That's for sure. So I'm going to be adding that one. So that's out of the shorts. Going to be probably my favorite. I won't hit short this in the hole, though. Most likely, see, like, The SSR is going to be on this one. We may need to let it pop a little bit to the 9 EMA and then short it. Because when the SSR is on, they end up acting so rowdy. Get rid of all this junk. Trim your watch list up today. You know, when you get so many movers, you got to really keep trimming your watch list. Let's see. God damn. There it goes. So I keep that one on. There's a couple of these little education companies that are really getting toasted. This Tall is breaking under its 200 SMA. This one's not that clean of a breakdown. It is breaking down this in the 200 SMA, but it's got its buddy over here, EDU, that it's got a much bigger base here. See how you've been testing this level like 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So if it can hold under 85, I take this short. The caveat is, see right now it's at 87. You know, you don't want to short it a pre-breakdown because they could just bounce back. So you need that thing to kind of come flush right back down. So I usually leave myself like a little note, right? Like, you know, only under 85, right? Same thing with this. This KNX has actually been a downtrend for quite some time here. It had a nasty day a couple days ago. And it looks like there might be some other fresh news coming out on this bad boy. So you're getting a rehit on this one. Earnings shy of estimate, never good. Right, so I keep an eye on this one too. You know, this UNFI, I'm moving this kind of down the priority lane. There's not as much volume on this one right now. See, there's just no liquidity. When you don't have the liquidity, you need to make sure that at least 500,000 shares are coming in at the open. Otherwise, you're going to end up shorting it, you know, too low. And you know what they say, you short low, use a hoe. AMD, so this is a B minus. I'm going to take that one to the bottom. All right. I like to always rank these bad boys. This beat does look pretty good too. I'd say out of the longs, this is really the only one that was a long that I really liked. You know, this one's going to bust out the highs. It's been already a nice trender, but the float's tiny on this one. It has a chance to kind of do one of those type of moves. Man, there was some lot of good orbs yesterday. So just keep an eye out. You know, there were so many clean ones yesterday. Even if you got a really tiny account, there's probably a lot of good money to make. I keep this one on your list for red to greens too. So all the earnings winners from yesterday, V-Ray, Grub, Yext, IRBT, keep those on watch for red to greens. And then these are going to be, we got more shorts than longs today, so that'll be the hot spot, right? When you got more shorts than longs, part of that's going to be because of the Facebook gap, so make sure that you watch that gap on Facebook. If it starts to ramp up, like your stocks that are just regular stocks, they may follow it. The earning stocks are going to do what they're going to do. Yeah, Archon is not my cup of tea here. Hold on, I gotta get a little fluffer. Coo. All right, so we got Nielsen. Let me see here. FB. All right, I'm just ranking my list here real quick. Unify. beat on one of these. Right? When you start ranking your list, always keep kind of a different window, like with all your faves. That way you're able to just keep an eye on them. I usually keep them on a secondary monitor so I don't lose track of them. I try not to watch more than 6 for the most part. Otherwise you get a little weird. I mean, sometimes you got to, right? Beat, Nielsen, KNX, EDU, Tall, Unify, AMD. Don't forget yesterday's earnings winners. We want to keep those on a red to green list. Right? So you got V-Ray, Grub, Yext, IRBT. Yext, IRBT. Oh yeah, we got those from yesterday. Cool. And then start ranking all these little suckers. Cool. All right, I gotta go do what I do. I got you, Felix. Archon, yeah. I mean, if you made money on it, who cares? Yeah, that's the biggest thing. If you're making money, none of the rest matters. Anybody got anything they're watching? AWX, yeah. Not bad. LVS looks alright, man. There's so many plays out today, I think you don't have to mess with LVS too much. It's mid-range. You never want to go mid-pump. You never want to get pulled off mid-pump. Hey, keep an eye on yesterday. There was an IPO that was red hot. It was called BE. I keep an eye on that bad boy. It was moving. Let's see here. It was trending all damn day. You see this? It started at 1850 and it was really cooking. All right, it's game time, folks. It's showtime. Let's go do what we do. Let's be good today, folks. Money time. Showtime.